Hello, if you saw my last video, you know that I was talking about flow state. So you may know flow state as to be associated with athletes when they're highly focused, performing at their peak. So there's also flow state in the training methodology NMA, and it's really helped me with my confidence and my communication skills and my public speaking. So the idea is that you're pulling information from the unconscious mind and going into a flow state with words. So the words just flow out, no ums, ahs or ums, just a flow of words. Now, there is something that gets in our way, and that's the egocentric identity. So those are limiting thoughts and beliefs. So they'll stop us from knowing what to say, from over-analysing, from trying to think about what to say, or even telling us we can't do this, we're not good enough, all that kind of thing. And this can really stop us from getting into that flow state. So it's about overcoming that and just letting that go, quietening the mind and waiting for the words to come and getting into that flow state where you can be super creative because you're going into the super creative part of the unconscious and bringing out lots of information. And you'll be surprised at what can come out when you start practicing this. At first, it could be a load of mumbo jumbo, but after that, you can actually flow quite well. Now, it's not the easiest thing to do, and we've all got an egocentric identity with certain traits and things that get in the way unless you're working on them and you're working through them and you train yourself to overcome them. So I'm in the process of doing that, but I've still got plenty to learn, and it's an ongoing process. So there are times when I get stuck too, but it seems to be different in different situations. So for example, I co-host a public speaking group in London and I host my own one in Essex. And when I'm hosting there or I'm a student at the London one and I'm speaking there, I speak in flow state, no problem, no ums, ahs. I'm totally connected. There's maybe 20, 30 people in the room. I'm totally connected energetically to everyone, making eye contact, feeling their energy, feeling seen and heard. And it's absolutely, it's buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. And that's how the flow goes because I'm in that space. I'm in that flow state. However, when I'm in my training in polymathics, sometimes I have issues with getting out of my own way because that's ideally what we have to do to be able to go into flow state. So, and it's because it seems to be because of conditioning from earlier in my life where I feel like I'm being assessed. So I am being assessed in that environment. We're in a training environment to help each other grow and overcome the ego. So assessing language patterns and seeing what people's egos are up to. So there's some awareness of that in there. And at times I can get stuck. But outside of that, when you get into flow state, you can talk for quite a long amount of time. So I've gone from 2 minutes to 5 minutes to 10 minutes to 20 to 30. I even did Speaker's Corner last year for 12 minutes until someone kicked me off. So it really does work. So yeah, that's it. That's flow state. That's the training part of NMA, and that's what can really help you come into your own when it comes to speaking confidently, or just being creative and opening up the mind and put it under a bit of pressure, stretching the mind just a little bit. So there you go. Hope you found that interesting. Speak soon.